On the internet, it's easier than ever to create content and share it with the world. Sites like YouTube and Dailymotion let you share videos, while sites like Tumblr and Pinterest let you share art. Over the past decade, a new form of entertainment has begun to blossom on the internet. That form is live streaming, and one of the finest places to watch it is twitch.tv. In 2007, Justin Kan launched a website called Justin TV, which featured channels that would broadcast live content. Kan was the first to livecast on the site, which consisted of a 24/7 live stream of his life. Personally, that horrifies me, but hey, good for him. The site featured several different categories of streaming, mostly centering around different hobbies, but it was the gaming section that quickly took off as the most popular one. Given its dominance, the gaming section was moved to its own website in June of 2011, a website called twitch.tv. Since 2014, Twitch has been the fourth largest source of internet traffic, just behind Netflix, Google, and Apple. Additionally, since the closing of other sites, Twitch now serves as the biggest in esports, which is professional video games. Trust me, it's cooler than it sounds. Now, Twitch hosts thousands of different channels with millions of people watching others play video games. It's a lot of video games. Maybe you're not sure what live streaming is or how it works on Twitch. Don't worry, Uncle Paul will learn you a thing or two. So, Twitch looks like this. The media player is here, which displays gameplay, the streamer, videos, art, whatever is being broadcast at the moment. To the right is the chat room, which anyone, as long as they have an account, can talk and chat and use emotes with other viewers. The setup is pretty simple, but it enables a really interesting interaction between the creator and the audience. Twitch enables, and in fact encourages, its users to talk to others and to the streamer him or herself. This allows for people to interact nearly instantly, there might be a few seconds of delay, depending on the streamer's setup, with those broadcasting. Twitch is an excellent example of participatory culture. The vast majority of content that circulates the site is created by individuals who aren't professional broadcasters or even professional gamers. They're just people who like video games. People watch channels for many different reasons. Some enjoy the game being played, others are impressed with the skills of the broadcaster, while still others just enjoy the personality or atmosphere presented by the channel. Regardless of the reason, some channels enjoy massive success, sometimes reaching thousands of viewers at a time. Currently, the most popular streamer on Twitch is Ninja, who has over 8 million followers and makes more than $500,000 a month. He averages well over 100,000 viewers per stream, which is around the number of people a football stadium holds. On Twitch, everyone is trying to be the next Ninja. While it may not seem like it based on Ninja's stats, Twitch is a great place to find examples of amateurism, the concept found in the Lessig piece we read. Ninja currently rakes in the same amount of viewers that big competitions do, but that wasn't always the case. Ninja has been streaming since 2011, and for 7 years, he only received around 800 viewers at a time. He kept at it though, not really gaining a lot of traction until 2018, when his viewer count exploded thanks to Fortnite. Seriously, look at that chart, it's like Bitcoin prices. He certainly put in the time, building up his audience, keeping them drawn in, and slowly improving his stream quality. Now look at him, he's a millionaire who plays a children's game for a living. What a world we live in. Activism isn't something usually associated with video games. High scores? Definitely. Breaking the remote? Sometimes. But activism? Not so much. After all, what can a bunch of smelly nerds do to help promote a cause?
Welcome to Awesome Games Done Quick 2017. We're live just outside our nation's capital.
This is Games Done Quick, or GDQ for short. It's an event that focuses on speedrunning, which is completing games as quickly as you can. The event began when a few users from the Speed Demos Archives, a speedrunning website, decided to hold a small charity marathon during the well-known MagFest. Due to internet complications, the event was moved from a MagFest hotel to one of the administrator's mother's basements. Despite its odd venue, the event managed to raise 10 grand for CARE, a humanitarian agency. From there, the event grew rapidly, both in size, they had to change the location, and in donation amount. Currently, GDQ hosts thousands of people who come from all over to watch people play video games fast. GDQ events are hosted twice a year, one in the summer and one in the winter, and every event in the past few years has raised over $1 million in donations, with recent events even breaking $2 million. The money then goes to charities, mostly to Doctors Without Borders and the Prevent Cancer Foundation. These events are watched by hundreds of thousands of people and go on for a week straight. One of them is actually happening at the time of this video's recording, if you want to go check it out. This event gained traction mostly from word of mouth, or keyboard, amongst the gaming community, and from the promotions of Twitch itself. While the event doesn't appeal to everyone, it has definitely done a lot of good, and was spread mostly from the communities on Twitch. Hey, good job, nerds. Communities form very easily on Twitch. Many people use the site as a way to watch what they love with other people. Be it a huge tournament or a grown man screaming at a video game. Viewing parties are all the rage, it seems. Twitch engages people in a few different ways. The chat is one of them, allowing people to connect and share ideas from all over. While often people just spam emotes, actual discussion can and does happen here, and it lets people get new insights on games, or just allows them to make friends. Internet stranger friends. The best kind. Sizable Twitch streamers usually have community discords as well. Discord is an application that was developed for communication over gaming. Think Nerd Skype. Anyway, streamers who host Discord servers often grant their viewers a chance to intimately engage with others. Many people develop friendships over these servers by playing games together or just chatting. And while I don't have proof for it, I've even heard of people getting married to people they've met on these servers. A very strange case of community engagement happened on Twitch back in 2014. The event was a social experiment, and it currently holds the world record for the most people to play a single-player game at once, with 1,165,140 players. It was called Twitch Plays Pokemon. The concept was simple. People would type in Twitch chat a command, and the game would execute it. For example, if someone typed forward, the character would go forward. If they typed back, they'd turn around, and so on. The first Pokemon game, Pokemon Red version, was the medium, and the entirety of the Twitch community were the subjects. The experiment: could they, together, beat Pokemon? Now, if you've ever tried to solve a problem with a huge group of people, you'd probably assume that this idea is a nightmare, and it would take days, if not weeks, to complete this children's video game. You'd be right. On February 12th, the Twitch community began their playthrough, reaching around 80,000 viewers on average. Some puzzles took days to complete. The Pokemon Twitch had were outclassed by some bosses to a significant extent, and a whole lot of trolls ran amok in chat, issuing crazy commands to the bot. Twitch did, however, complete it, which is an absolute miracle. It took 16 days of continuous gameplay, but they did it. I find this to be a crazy, but incredible, instance of engagement. Many people were highly motivated to complete this game, as were many people equally dedicated to ensuring the experience was as painful as possible.
Fight!
An entire community formed around this channel, forming quite a bit of bizarre lore in the process. The Pokemon used by the community gained names, not the ones they got in-game, since doesn't sound too good, and an entire lore was set around it. I don't have time to cover it all in this video, but if you're ever bored, check it out. It's pretty wild. A highlight of the lore is that the community ironically, at least I hope ironically, declared a fossil in-game as their god. Meet Lord Helix.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Twitch Plays Pokemon continued through the Pokemon franchise, although the channel never again reached the hype and attention that it got the first time around. I guess this answers the age-old question. If a group of monkeys got a typewriter, could they eventually write the works of Shakespeare? In case you can't tell, I really enjoy Twitch as a website. I think it's a really cool concept that's taken off to incredible degrees. The things that are created, the communities that are hosted, and the events I've watched have really stuck with me. I think it really encompasses a lot of the things we've discussed in class too, like engagement, amateurism, remix culture, as well as a sort of public sphere. I feel that Twitch itself is a great example of internet communication in general. The site has a lot to offer in my opinion, and if you've never checked it out, I say give it a shot. It might be something you enjoy.